Just got done with my yoga class, and I just wanted to share some of the things that came up for me because sometimes life is interesting, always. A question that came up in yoga, she was reading from, I'm not sure who it was this time, but the question was, if you had the life that you wanted, what would it look like? If this isn't it, what would it actually look like? And who would you have to be to have it? I know some of you are not religious, and I have no feeling about that. That's your choice. I've been all of it, and I have a deep respect and belief in something greater than myself. And all I have to do is go outside every day and say, how did this happen? How did this beauty happen? How did this breeze happen? How is it that I am so fortunate as to see this view every day? I know that's a challenge for some people, but the thing is if you can't find things within your world to be grateful for or to recognize as beautiful, then change your world. Don't ask the world to change for you. Change your world. I look out right now and I'm looking at some, I believe they're elm trees. And, you know, the leaves are starting to get that end of summer look to them. Their shadow is different somehow. Maybe because they're getting hardened and they're not that bright green anymore. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I live someplace where there are trees. It may seem like it's a chaotic world, especially if you watch news on TV or you read some of the media that's out there. But my question is, how is it really affecting your world? Are you able to create change in those things? We only have a short period of time in the world. I say just be grateful for what you have. Even if you start small, just be grateful that you have a job. Because of course your job pays for your car, pays for the gas that goes in your car. Maybe it pays for your rent. Sometimes we have to be grateful for our job, or at least find a balance of, I hate this part of it, but I really love this part of it. And to be grateful for what it does give you instead of what it doesn't give you. We're in an era of complaining, whining, and criticizing others right now, and that is wasted energy. It's just entirely wasted energy. So why do we spend time on it? Limit how much time. I'll tell you, I used to have a habit. I don't have to do it anymore because it automatically happens for me. But I used to find myself worrying, and I would worry and worry and worry one thing. And I remember I was working out one day and I looked at my watch and I said, I'm going to worry about this for 5 more minutes. And that's it. So every time I find myself worrying, because what does worry actually accomplish for you? Ask yourself that. What do I get about worrying about if I'm going to make ends meet? Or if I don't like my job? What does worrying get for you? And write it down so that you know. But I'm going to tell you, you're not going to find much that you get from worrying. So why do we spend so much time doing it? Same thing with criticism. Criticizing our peers, criticizing the government, criticizing politics, criticizing our siblings. What do we get by sitting there criticizing them? I recommend that when we find ourselves criticizing another person, we ask this question: who am I to criticize this person? What am I accomplishing by criticizing this person? Every day that your feet are above the ground is a good day in America. It may be a hard day, but when you start looking for what's really good about it, and there are things that are really great about our day. Look at our air. I mean, we have beautiful blue skies here. There's just so much in nature and in life that we can be grateful for. Yet we spend the majority of our time finding things to criticize, complain, and condemn. It just isn't a good place to be. So if you are interested in having a better life, just take a minute every day and think about, what am I grateful for? I mean, when I was really sad, my greatest gratitude was that I had this warm, comfortable bed to sleep in. That was it. I could curl up in my bed and feel safe and spiritually cared for. Just my bed. Just that I had my bed. And today I have 1,000 things every day that I'm grateful for. And I speak them out loud. I say, oh my God, thank you for this beautiful day. And oh my gosh, look at that tree. It's so beautiful. And just thank you, God, for letting me be alive, 71 and healthy. That's what I'm saying. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and share. And tell me, what are you grateful for? Answer that one question for me. After listening to my video, what do you recognize as something you're really grateful for? Thanks. Love you dearly.